Welcome back to News Geelong. And first up tonight in sport, we have a special baseball interview with Geelong pitcher Sam Gibbons, who has returned home from the United States after his first season playing baseball with the Minnesota Twins. He signed a lucrative 7-year contract with the Twins last season and has returned in his first year in the rookie leagues, and he talks about his adjustment to life as a full-time pitcher and the upcoming season with the Melbourne Aces in the Australian Baseball League kicking off next Friday.
Good to be back home after your first year in America.
Yes, definitely. You know, you miss your family and friends the most, and it's just really good to be back with them.
What did you learn in your first year over there? I'm sure big step up from the competitions here in Geelong.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, your arm strength is one. You know how to look after your arm and listen to your arm, and just basically just to have fun as well. You know, it's your job, but you want to have fun when you're doing it.
Can you just take us back to the whole process of how you were picked up and signing a 7-year contract with Minnesota?
All started in under-18 nationals, where you have all the scouts come down to watch you play. I was lucky enough to have a few interested in me, and just went from there, slow process, but ended up signing on the July 2nd, 2011. So yeah.
And just a bit about the whole structure of the major leagues. You signed a 7-year deal, so how do you work your way up to being a major league player?
Well, you have spring training in March of every year, which is your opportunity to show your coaches, what talent you have, and hopefully each year my goal is to go up a level each year. So there's 6 levels, and hopefully by the end of my contract be there to the major league.
And just a bit about your body and how it's all feeling after throwing pretty much every day compared to here. What's it like? What's the workload like on your body?
Yeah, it's pretty tough. It's a grind some days. Some days you get out of bed and you're like, oh geez, got to do it again. But nah, it's really enjoyable. Like, I think that you get used to it sort of, and compared to Australia, there's no comparison. America's just that's their sport, that's their pastime. So yeah, it's good.
How big is it in America? You're watching it on the TV every night and everyone's talking about it. How big is the sport?
Yeah, it's huge. It's pretty much like AFL but bigger in America. It's always on TV, always there. Everyone's always talking about it. Yeah, it's good.
And being a baseball fan, how exciting is it going to work every day and throwing some baseballs?
It doesn't get better than that. You grow up, it's your dream basically to play baseball every day, and yeah, it's a dream come true.
Yeah. And just a bit about the Melbourne Aces, the upcoming season. You're doing a bit of practice for them for the upcoming season, starting next Friday, I understand.
Yep. Friday the 9th, our first game against Adelaide. We've been training, playing practice games every week to get the coaches to get their looks in on their players, and really looking forward to the season this year.
Yep. And what will your role be? You a starter with them, or where do you come into the structure at the Melbourne Aces?
I'll be a starting pitcher for them, so I'll be throwing 1 game a series. So hopefully, this will rebound into the American season.
Yep. And there's a few guys in that competition coming back from America like yourself?
Yes, definitely. We have 22 affiliated players, so we have the most out of the whole competition. So I think a lot of guys will use this to bounce back into America.
Yep. And just a bit about the speed of baseball. It's obviously a major part of pitching.
Yep.
What speeds are you throwing at, and what do you have to sort of get to be recognised?
Throwing it around, 86 to 91. Hopefully, as I get older and more mature and get into the gym, it'll get up there a bit higher. But I'm pretty happy with the way it is going now.
And they're pushing the gym a lot to get bigger and obviously build the mechanics of your body?
Yes, definitely. They the off-season gym conditioning is, they push that a long way to get stronger and to throw harder.
Thanks, Sam, and hopefully we can see you on ESPN or Fox Sports in the near future. Now we'll take a look at local Geelong cricket with our resident cricket guru, Graham Rawlins, and we'll start off by talking about GCA 1 and the North Geelong Belpost Hill clash. One of our favourite viewers, Brad Scown, doing the damage with the ball for the Magpies, and he looks to have them set on their way for outright victory, Rollo.
Yes, Mitch, and well bowled, barrel-chested Brad. He's a very, very strong-hearted bowler, and picking up those 6 wickets last week, he's really set North Geelong Magpies alight as Belpost Hill are behind on the first innings. They're 4 wickets down in their second innings, and they are only virtually 15 runs ahead. So it looks like outright points are going to go North Geelong Magpies' way unless somehow Mother Nature intervenes, and that accordingly would mean that the Black and Whites of North Geelong would hit the top of the ladder with outright points and be at least 4 points clear after only round 3.
One other game to look at, Leopold look on track for their first win for the season, playing Highton. Anthony Kilfoyle with a 96. You reckon the Lions can hang on for that one?
Yeah, it's going to be a very touch and go Leopold at this stage, and congratulations to Anthony Kilfoyle, a great cricketing name out at Leopold land, and just failed to reach those 4 figures, but hang around, Anthony, they'll come your way. But with 216 runs on the board against the Highton Heat, I think Highton were a bit flashy at the first round with that win. I can't see them overcoming the Leopold attack, and the Leopold Lions, well done, first innings points for season 12.
Grovedale will be back on track. Michael McNeil, only the teenager out there in Tigerland, scoring 65 to take Grovedale to 272. They look to be on track for a win out there.
It'd be very interesting, Grovedale against the reigning premiers Geelong West. They always contest very hard in a good match. Interesting to see the Buchanan boys, Merrick picking up 4 wickets and Liam picking up 2, not what you call regular bowlers. And unfortunately, Gary Kelson still failing with the bat. Maybe Kelso needs a little bit of a rest down the rungs, but still the runs are on the board as far as I'm concerned out there at Grovedale. Pungy will have prepared a magnificent wicket, and I would say that Geelong West will enjoy the batting conditions, but Grovedale have got 272 on the board. They'll be too hard to get. Grovedale Tigers at home.
We'll take a look at the other 2 games later in sport with interviews. Geelong City looks to be on the ropes against Newtown and Chewell, and East Belmont with 300 on the board against South Barwon. And also in the other game in GCA 1 for this 3rd round sees St Joseph's chasing 143. They've already ticked off 56 of those runs. In GCA 2, finalists from last year, Warren Ponds have 163 on the board against Merger Bullock, who are unbeaten for 42. So that game looks to be evenly poised out there. In GCA 3, Meredith are chasing 263 for victory against Winchelsea, and in the Ballerine Peninsula Cricket Association, Ocean Grove are chasing 168 against Drysdale tomorrow. Be sure to stay with us after the break as we talk more Geelong sport.